Right, let's get into today's game. Believe it or not, and we do believe it, St Neots Town 4, Hemel Hempstead 1. Let's go to you first, Gary. It was the same side as last week, except for one change where you switched it to 4-4-2. Take us through your part of the game, and then we'll take it through from Zem and Naif's view from the stand.
Well, the three of us had discussed the shape and everything and how we'd play coming into today's game, and we did go to 4-4-2 and brought Matty Nolan back in to start today because we felt that we needed two forwards. Matty and Jake complement each other well, and we felt that we could bring the game to them, which we did, and give them problems in behind, which to the forwards' credit and to the team's credit, we did manage to do that. So it's just great when what you set out and what you organise actually works, and it has today. It's worked tremendously for us.
Yeah. And really, Zen, this wasn't just any ordinary lucky win. It was I thought it was a great team performance, and we didn't get a chance. We played really well.
Yeah. I mean, Gaz said it, we've had a chat before going into the game. I think the beauty that me and Nath have actually come up against them ourselves already early in the season, and we believe we know what it probably takes to beat them. And I think, like you said, the first thing was that, and we said to the lads that you need 11 players every week, turn up and perform. And I think what you had there today was almost as complete a performance as you can if you go from 1 to 11, including the subs. And what it's shown is that is what it takes to get a result. 2 or 3 or 4 are off their game for whatever reason, you're going to struggle. But today, from what I saw in a different vantage point that Gaz had, that to a man, they performed brilliantly with the ball, but more importantly, what they did without the ball was the most important thing, because Hemel are a side, when you haven't got the ball, will destroy most teams in this league. But what the boys did without the ball was just recover their shape nice and early, make the centre halves have it, force them long and play a game that they're not set up to do. And as Gaz says, once you sort of set out, you just hope that people just take it on board, get it done, and at the end of the game, wherever it takes you, it takes you. But 9 times out of 10, it will give you a victory.
I think it was, lads have probably covered all the points. I think they've set to the task, and I think that's important for the lads, how we work. We set up game plans. We don't just turn up to games and just hope it's our day. We find a way of stopping oppositions, as Z and Gaz have said, and then we'll then impose our game on them when we've got the ball. Looking from a high point with Z today, I think the lads, they were all commendable. They all stuck to the task. They all dug deep for each other, and it was a great way for us to come in and see the lads do that, and it shows us what we need and what we don't need, and it's a great way for us to move forward.
Yeah, and one of the things I noticed, and people were saying, this management team and joint managers, the thing, the four of us, titles mean nothing to us. It's a team. But what I did notice last year when we went to Olsey, I did notice something different, Gary, because I noticed you were sitting next to me in the stand, and then you was in goal, obviously, playing crap, but but Z was in the dugout, and this is your style. This is what you do between you. A lot of the time, one's on the bench and the others take a different view in the stand. And take us through that a little. Well, we're not going to take us through a little bit. Someone else might copy you, but that's what I noticed, and that was it again today. So you've got your view on the line, which you're taking, and then I was up in the gallery and I saw Nate come round with some notes, and you see different things. So this is a good combination. It's quite a unique way of working. I quite enjoyed watching you today, because I do watch things, and what you've done today I quite enjoyed. It's a good take on it, isn't it?
I think it is a unique way, because we do all trust each other, and we basically, if I'm in the stand or I'm in there, or whichever way it pans, the way we see it is it's just turning up on a Saturday to get the job done between us three and the players, and we'll set ourselves up every week to do that, and that's, as I said, that's what's happened for the last 6-7 years we've been together.
Yeah, let's say that's for the game. First goal, it was Ed, wasn't it? And you haven't seen Ed before, have you?
No, I mean, Gaz mentioned, obviously the lad who's gone back on loan. But it was important. I said to Gaz, me and him had a discussion. Should you give the lad before he goes? But I said, what you got to do is Ed will need the games. He will need the 60-70 minutes going into the future games. And it was brilliant, because it's the first stroke of genius, if you want to call it that. That the guy, the one decision that there was probably to be made, it's gone in our favour, and he's pretty much got us going. And sometimes he probably turned up expecting expecting to be on the bench. And sometimes if you just shift somebody's mentality, it gets another 5-10% out of him. And listen, by the end of the game, he has to come off because we know he's not going to last 90 minutes. But in the end, he's walked off 70, 80 minutes, good work, and he's got a goal to his credit. And now he's going to go into the next game on top of the world instead of trying to come into the Biggleswade game out of the cold. And now you've got two different players within one decision, you know, between sort of yesterday and today.
Yeah, and then you know, they from what I remember first half, I think they had one chance where Ben Mackey headed wide, but other than that, they didn't have anything, did they?
No, I think the guys said we stuck to the task. We kept them going long. We kept them being uncomfortable. You know, if you let Hemel have it their own way, they'll tear apart most teams. But what they've done, they had to feed off scraps, and it's only the opposition that are going to make Hemel, you know, feed off the scraps that they had to do today. So I think we've forced them to not have the chances that they are used to creating, and I think we were ruthless with the chances that we had. That, you know, we've scored 4 past Hemel. They won't get beat by 4 that often. Normally it's 5-4 because they'll outscore you. But today we defended properly and we was ruthless with our chances.
Yeah, I thought they only had 2 chances, and then they got that goal, which we'll all look on when we get the video, hopefully as soon as we can. So you need the video before Biggleswade game, and Adam will try and get that to you all. And then we give them a bit of a sloppy goal. I can't remember, broke through a little bit, slipped in. But then we counter-attacked very quick, and I think it was 35 seconds before we scored a second goal.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, I said to see up in the stand that was an important time for us to score because the game and the pendulum could have swung where they got their tails up, but we took the sting right out of their tail, and that's sometimes testament to the character of the lads. You can easily go into your shell and think it's not going to be our day, but straight away they've bounced back and made the game back in our favour, and then we've just grown and grown through the game and obviously got the job done and put the 3 points on the board.
Yeah, well done. Brilliant 3 points there. I'm not going to say it's expected, I'm not going to say it wasn't expected, but you know, this is football, isn't it? And I just feel that, you know, the team played extremely well done. Move on to Biggleswade on Tuesday. You've got plenty to think about. As I said, we'll try and get the video to you as soon as we can so you can have a good look. And well done, welcome aboard. We're all really excited, and you're coming and blowing a bit of magic for us this Saturday. So well done. Let's move on next game.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Goal scorer for St Town after 32 minutes, number 11, Ed Adji!